Okay, guys, welcome to Punching Back Podcast. I'm your host, Attorney Rosenberg, and today we've got a great guest, guys. Give it up for Shooter Rick, straight from the streets of LA.
What's going on? What's going on, man? Thank you for having me, bro.
Okay, Rick, thanks for coming out today. Appreciate the support. Now, if you had to say in your own words, who is Shooter Rick?
Man, I'm just a regular ass dude, bro. Only thing special about me is I could say that just my work that stands out. You know what I mean? The work that I did put in, which I do videography, photography. That's pretty much makes the name pop.
Right. Okay. So where did you grow up? Walk me through that.
I was born in East LA, and we grew up in the city of Bell till I was like 18 to kick this out. And then from there, I was just like, scattered around LA, you know what I mean? The valley, came back. You know what I mean? Tried different states.
If I sat next to you in high school, what would it have been like?
High school, man, I was basically in and out of the juvenile hall system. So I'll probably be in the probation school. So we'll probably be in a room full of knuckleheads, you know?
Okay, so I'd be in YA myself.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. And in terms of like high school, what was your personality? Were you a jock?
No, I was cool. I was a class clown, you know what I mean? I always like to clown around too. Now I'm always clowning around, you know? I like to make people laugh. But yeah, that's what, I mean, ask my friends from school, they're gonna be like, yeah, he's just cracking jokes. But that's about it, yeah.
So you see the funny side of things.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are a photographer, a videographer, you're a shooter.
Correct.
When did you know that that's what you wanted to do?
Well, I got invited to my friend's music video. Mm-hmm. So I'm right there in the background supporting my boy, you know what I mean? He's rapping. I shot a picture with my phone. So the photographer was like, hey, bro, like, what camera were you using? And I was like, the Galaxy S5. So he was like, well, you dope, bro. Like, you have an eye for it. So he was like, I have a magazine. Get a camera and I'll put you on my magazine. So from then, I bought the camera and haven't put it down since.
What was your first camera setup? What was your first rig?
It was, I still have it. It's a T6i, a Canon Rebel T6i.
Okay, and what's the res on that?
The resolution is 1080p. It's the highest.
Right.
Yeah.
And how old were you when that was going down?
I see like 20, 28, 29, around there. I see when I go like 2015, so I want to say like around 28, 29 years old. Okay.
And did you finish high school?
No.
What was your path in that respect?
No, I didn't actually. I was on probation. So when I came out probation and I found out once I discharged, I was already 18, so I was like, well, if I discharge probation, I don't need to go to school no more, you know? Because I'm being on probation, you have to go to school, or else if you get violated, you know? So it's just like, yeah, that's how it was. But yeah, 12th grade was the last grade I attended. I didn't graduate. You know, then I was going to probation school too, so that kind of helps you get your credits even faster, which I didn't take that serious either, so I was just like running amok.
And then growing up, tell me a little bit about your family, your dad, your mom, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, my pops, he was not really in the picture. I mean, he was there sometimes, you know. We grew up in a single mother, you know, my grandparents, you know, I was born in East LA, and then we moved to the city of Bell, and that's where I grew up most of my life, is the city of Bell. It was cool. I had my brother and sister, you know, my mom, it was just us, my grandparents. We'll go back and forth to East LA most of the times. Like that'll be most of our times, like growing up. Like my memories, like Bristol Park, my mom's friends, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
And I think you said you have a grip of uncles and cousins.
Yeah, man. Excuse me, I cut him out. Yeah, growing up, bro. To me, the gang life was just a regular. That's how we were. You know, it was just like it wasn't like a mystery or like it was more of a like what can I get? Not encouraging, but it was just something that I looked up to. You know, I glorified. You could say glorified because you know that was the era of like blood in, blood out, American Me, and then like my mom, my stepdad. You know what I mean? Who was one of the main heads from his neighborhood. So we used to go to. Now that I'm an adult, there were hood meetings, but back then they were just barbecues.
Right. Okay. Barbecues.
So, barbecues, you know.
Okay.
So that's when these are your uncles, and now like man, these are not my. I mean, yeah, it is a family. It does boil down to family. Yeah, just tripping out now because like looking back was like damn, it's crazy. Like I was surrounded by the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not even knowing. You know, so that's pretty crazy growing up.
Okay, let me ask you this, because you mentioned Blood In, Blood Out, American Me. That was the 90s. Where were you during the riots?
92, man. I was what 92? What, like fourth grade, something like that. First grade, second grade. Well, I still remember though, cause my grandpa, we didn't go out the house because it was cracking in the street, so they didn't let us out the house for shit. You know what I mean, we were like, nah, you staying out until this shit stops. So I guess that shit was. But at that time, we were living in the city of Bell, and it was cracking back then too.
Right.
At that time.
I got you. Yeah. All right. So you got your first setup, you got your first camera, you're working for a magazine. How did you go independent with your career?
I was just basically waiting for the dude to give me the opportunity for the magazine. So I learned as you know what I mean, progress as a photographer, you're gonna get these type of fucking interactions with people. You know, you're gonna get let down. There's gonna be letdowns. There's gonna be canceled shoots. It's just part of the game, you know. And then I feel like if I waited, I don't think I'll be where I'm at right now because it was just like, once he showed me how to focus and then zoom in and zoom out, the basics, I was like, get out of my way. Like, where you gonna go? Like, I'm gonna go shoot the city, bro. Like, I'm gonna go shoot the alley. Like, I had like so much like ideas to shoot. Then at that time I had just got an XL pit bull. So he was my puppy. So I was taking pictures of him, like, you know what I mean, progressing, growing up. So then dog clubs were like, hey, how much you charge, bro?
Okay.
Then I'm like, fuck, I don't know. I could come on board. Hey, how much do I charge these guys? You know, $50. $50, but then it's like $50. They're gonna be like, hell yeah. So they bring like their homies, and you're there for like 3-4 hours for like $50. You're like, nah, it's not weighing out. You know what I mean? $20 already going to gas as it is, you know? Then I smoke weed, so it's like $30 for the eighth. I gotta find a spot for that, you know?
You're paying to play.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
okay.
I mean, it's all part of the game, bro. I've done a lot of free stuff, bro. Trust me, dude. Like, I work with pretty big names, bro. I mean, like in the underground Chicano industry. So it's like I really blew up in the marijuana industry.
Okay.
That's where I had got my opportunity to create and learn how to edit, and then just just pick up as I go, you know. So yeah, shout out to Eric actually for Friday Night Session, which is now Sesh Up, you know what I mean, for the opportunity. So yeah, without him, I wouldn't be able to chop, and he was working with me, and then he shot me a little more, you know what I mean. Then I got my little care package, you know, my little weed bag,
right?
You know, it's cool, man. I met a lot of interesting people. I've been in a lot of like real secluded, real private, like invite only type of scenes, bro. And it's cool, bro. Like I take it all in, you know what I mean? Like, this is my life, you know what I mean? This is cool. Like, I'm at work right now, bro. Like, and I tell people, like, you know what? They pay me to party. Like, you're tripping. Like, no, for real. I'm kicking it. Like, you guys see me working. Yeah, it's work at the end of the day. Yeah, it is work. But at the same time, like, I'm enjoying myself, you know? And it's not work for me. It's just what I love to do. And you get paid what you love to do, man. It's the best job you could ever have, you know?
For sure.
So, yeah.
What are some of the notable names that you work with at this point in your career?
I worked with Big Duke from Psycho Realm. You know, I worked with Afro Man. I worked with Little Sodi, rest in peace. I worked with Baldacci. I worked with Jeff Echo and for the Jimmy Kimmel Show. That was my first big like
Kinda
shit,
Hollywood.
yeah, like that was like a 12-hour set, bro. Like you think this, bro? That shit is crazy. Like the camera setup is. I was just there, like I don't know what the hell that. I don't know shit. Like I'm blind in here. So like, oh, we're waiting on the Ari. Well, who the fuck's Ari? Who's this fuck? Yeah, the camera. Who's Ari?
Yeah.
Hey, fool, who's Ari? Like, no, bro, the cameras. And then, boom, they brought him out. And I'm like, yo, the camera's like as big as the brick, bro. And it's like, yeah, real big boy shit. And to be part of that and using my shots were part like was like the main shots that they used.
Okay.
So to me, it was just like, man, we got paid too. But to me, it was like I said, I would have done it for free. You know what I mean? Just to be part of that. Like, man. And then it was what's his name? Nathaniel Cano. It was we were filming him, big artist. It was like we shot like 3 music videos right there, bro. Just boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
And then plus for the Jimmy Kimmel, I was like, damn, it's crazy. 12-hour set, bro. And it was like in the hidden in Hacienda Heights.
Okay.
Like in a secluded area. Like, man, you wouldn't even think. I pass by here all the time. My aunt lives like on 7th Street, so it's like we're in the cut, you know?
Secret spot.
Yeah.
So I looked at your page a little bit and checked you out, and you're everywhere, bro. You're all over. I noticed that you have Esteban's picture.
Yeah, bro. I got introduced to him around COVID time.
Okay.
Me and my homies were like, everybody's all scared. Lockdown, lockdown. I said, homie, this ain't no lockdown. Like, I've been on lockdown before. Like, this is freedom. You can go out your house, homie, and breathe some air, or walk out your gate, and no one's like really, like, ain't no military police type of action was going on. We were just like, man, let's just throw a meet and greet. Like, I'm gonna just do some free shots with clothing companies, models, car clubs, whatever, dogs, anybody, whoever. You guys want to come out? I'm gonna be at this time right here. The homie Little Man from well, not from that car club anymore. I think it was Boulevard Bombs car club. He has a rare 36, you know, only maybe like I want to say like 8 in the world, and he has one of them, you know what I'm saying? So we did that, and then Billy pulled up, but I didn't even meet Billy at first. So I seen this fool that's tatted up, and he's coming out the car, and I'm like, go get my shit. You know, I don't know, 'cause where we're at, you know what I mean? It's like, no, it's, you know, it's like an open, not an open land, but you know what I mean? There's certain section where it's like, all right, you from this side, they gonna probably trip on us, you know what I'm saying? So I would just be on my toes, because being in that area, which was on Meyer Street, that's a played out spot. Everybody goes there for the shoots. Yeah, then it's like, oh, I'm Billy the Kid. So I'm like, oh, all right. So, you know, and I'm more like, all right, cool. This is dope. It's an honor, because these guys are like in the game. They're up, you know, they're like the ones, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, Esteban's gonna come. I'm like the Esteban, or like the Esteban's gonna come? Like to my shoot? He's like, yeah, fool. I'm like,
Hey, shout out to
damn,
Esteban.
yeah, shout out
by
to
the way.
Esteban, bro, you know, and the whole team. So yeah, he got there, bro. I was like, I was more excited, but you know, I gotta keep my composure. You know what I mean? I can't be a groupie. You know, I gotta be a, you know, all right, cool. Shook his hand. Didn't ask for a picture or nothing, bro. Everybody's like, oh, let me get a picture, which is cool, you know what I mean? But to me, it's just like, damn, I'm in the same room or in the same place with basically a legend, you know? He kind of like paved the way for us as photographers, as like raza, I guess I should say, you know? We're looked at somewhat as of this is our thing, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of molded that, I feel.
Would you call him one of your inspirations?
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Okay.
For sure. Brad Merman too. He was there too. He's another well-known black and white photographer. Yeah, he's a cool dude, Brad Merman.
Right.
That's cool.
Would you say that you're pretty much self-taught?
Yeah. I mean, cause honestly, I before, no disrespect to Esteban, but they were like, oh yeah, you know, people were like comparing my work to, oh Esteban, oh, you're like a young Esteban. I'm like, oh, who's that? I mean, and I'd be seeing like that, you know, but yeah, I'm gonna take the compliment now. So I was like, yo, that tells me like, all right, I'm doing something right. And my pictures are if you're comparing me to this guy that has like Nipsey Hussle, you know what I mean? Like Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Cypress Hill, like, bro, these are high caliber artists, Mobb Deep, you know what I mean? Like, it's thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it all day, you know? So yeah, man, he is one of the ones that paved the way, I feel like, in the scene.
Did you have any mentors coming up in photography? Who helped you?
I want to say how, but just people that I got, you know what I mean? Just how I met, like the homie, uh, ah, Lens, the homie 72 Lens. But he's one of the ones that were like, you know, he does film work. So that's what I want to kind of like go towards right now. I'm looking for a film camera right now, just to jump into film, like actual film shooting.
Like features
Yeah.
and shorts?
Yo, well, yeah. Those two, we were supposed to. I was supposed to do a short film with Scheme, Southside Scheme. Shout out to the sound, homie Southside Schemer. But yeah, we're supposed to do a short film with that because I feel like I want to do something different, and I feel like I'm capable of doing something like that. You know what I mean? And like even like my little short films that I do for like of the neighborhoods, I feel like there's no one out there that's going to neighborhoods like that and getting that much detail of the neighborhood without permission. You know?
Right.
So it's like I feel like I have my own little lane, you know, when it comes to that.
Well, it looks to me like you have what I would call a hood hall pass. You can go anywhere.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you're good, right?
I mean, shit. Even when I'm out there doing my thing, I get ran up on by my own homies. So where you from? Like, so I'm showing the F. Oh, all right. You know, which is cool because I photographers be like, damn, if I went to your neighborhood, fool. Well, you told me you knew me. He's like, yeah. It's telling you my cousin, you know, you're my area. Should have reached my cousin, you know what I mean? Let them know, you know, because I don't want you can get hurt, bro. You can't just go into my neighborhood and then do some shit like they did, you know, no, not to bring nothing up, but look what happened with the Northsiders going into the SGV and riding and doing all that crazy shit. You won't never have that shit because there's always gonna be somebody there. Woman, kid, with anybody's gonna be like, hey, there's some fools over here. I mean, if I'm right there and it's my neighborhood and I'm taking pictures and I get ran up on, what makes you think that you ain't gonna get stopped, bro? You know what I'm saying? So
You're talking about that thing that happened in Lefty's
yeah,
right?
That shit's crazy, bro. That shit was like, all right, now you gotta do like, what you gonna do now? You gotta show you that you're gonna do something because they came over here and showed you.
Like disrespect.
Yeah, I mean that line has never got crossed. I mean, yeah, you see it hit up here and there. I mean, I saw it hit up like in the IE somewhere too. I was seeing like on like social media. You know, people send me, like I said, I don't be on the tabloids looking at Chicano pages. Like homies would just send me videos like, oh, what's up with this fool? Oh, look at this. Oh, look, fool. And I'm just like, I shit. To me, it's just internet shit, you know, just to keep people entertained, keep drama alive. I don't really fall into it, but there's some times where it's like, all right, it's interesting. Let me see where this is going, you know?
Right.
And sometimes the internet can make you and break you, you know? That's why I choose and pick my battles and know how to go about certain things. Because even this interview could be, if I say the wrong thing about a certain subject, but you best believe I'm gonna get a phone call like, hey, what's up with that? Before we can't be doing that. Then I'm about to go. Like we were talking about earlier, I'm gonna go and fucking pull up and be like, what's up? You know? If I got something coming, run it, you know? Yeah, I always gotta have my name good. You know what I mean? I can't walk around here because I'm everywhere, bro. You know, like I'm working on the east side. I go to everywhere, bro. You know what I mean? I go to the enemies. Then let me film right there. You know what I'm saying? I go and I carry myself with respect because that's what I expect back. But now if I get disrespected, it's a whole different Rick you're gonna get. You know?
What does LA, Los Angeles, mean for you?
At home. That's home. For me.
It's your inspiration for your work, right?
Yeah, bro. It's everything to me. I mean, before it was a time where I was so close-minded and like LA, like I ain't moving, I ain't going nowhere. Bro, the world is bigger, but I love it. There ain't no place like your hometown, you know what I mean? I feel. And that's what people like want to come. And we get people from like Chicago, New York, because they want to feel like they want to be part of that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to feel that. You know what I mean? They like the look, but the look comes with a lot of consequences, dog. You think you look cool with tattoos and shit, you go in a different section. Like I know where to go and where not to go. You know what I'm saying? And if I do go, I know where on how to move. You know, I can't
Make a call.
If I have to, you know, if it's like, yo, I'm gonna be doing your homies over here, I'm gonna hit the homie, yo, Ace. Let your boys know, dog.
Right.
You know, because I mean, like I said, I have homies, good, solid people that are my enemies, but that will fucking vouch for me. You know what I mean? And I'll vouch for them, just like they would do me, because it's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? you always got the little homies, you know what I mean, that don't give a fuck. And it's cool, and I respect the little homies and all the homies that are that way. Because that's, you know what I mean, at one time, I didn't give a fuck either. The homies are he could tell me all he wants. At the same time, I'm just going to run amok. And I respect it because that's just part of what we into, you know? What I'm into.
I got you. So where you mentioned that you're interested in film, where do you see the culture going in the next 10 years in that industry?
I feel there's a lot of young talent out there. I met a lot of young photographers, bro, and I sometimes I'm like, damn, I gotta step my game up. You know what I mean? Like these little youngsters, they're good, they're dope. You know what I mean? They're dope artists. You know what I'm saying? And I give respect where it's due, and as long as they keep themselves like true to themselves, true to the culture, don't fake it. You know what I mean? Just be authentic. You know what I mean? Try to be different, but don't like ride people's ways. Like you, if you have enough, if you were that type of person, bro, like, and you have those type of energy, you can make your own vibrations. You know, you can make. You know what I mean? It all comes to you. It's all timing too. You know, sometimes it's just like a one video, one picture, boom, you popping, and that one picture, one video, be like, eh. So it's like, no, and there's a lot of competition in the LA area, you know.
Sure.
So it's like, and it all boils down to how you carry yourself and the type of work you do. You know what I mean? Like all that, because it's like filtered work. You're like, oh, okay, you're like over here with these. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be looked at. I just want to be looked at as a dope photographer. Like I don't want to be in a category. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I have my own little thing, you know what I'm saying? Like my own little category, you get me? Where it's like, I had people that try to shoot like me, and it's cool, you know, like film wise, like video, and then we end up filming together, and I'm like, bro, you could do this different, you could do that different, and they get all fucking like mad. I'm like, dude, like it's part of the game, dog. You could take criticism. I know how to take criticism, bro. You know, I've been through emotions. Trust me, I've been through emotions. It's a roller coaster, bro. You can't attach your feelings too much to this business because you, like I said, you're gonna be let down. There's gonna be cutthroat opportunities where you tell your homie and that's your homie because you're gonna he knows this person better and he'll get in more, but he just use you as you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're all probably gonna get used, but use back or use it to your advantage. You know what I mean? Like I tell everybody, if you're gonna get used, make sure you use back, or it's to your benefit. Like if I'm gonna do this gig for free, or while you use the network, oh my son, I do this and that work, you know. So yeah, bro, there's never it's too much. It's too much out here to be like, oh no, this is mine. And over this is my section. You can't like, okay, that's cool, you know. But then it's those people that end up reaching out, like, hey, what's I want to collab with you, or hey, let's do this with my line, and it's like, bro, nah. How about when I was not doing shit, and now I got a little buzz, and you want to be riding the train? It's cool, but like I said, I now I'm in a position where I can put people on, and the right ones, you know, not just because oh you're my friend, and I'm gonna put you on and you make me look like a dumbass. You know what I mean? Like if you really want it and if you're really into your shit and dedicated to it, you know, because it is a dedication. Even me right now, even in a relationship and doing what I do, there's some shoots that are gonna, you know what I mean, gonna be cool, and there's some shoots you just can't do. You know what I mean? As a respect out of my partner, you know what I'm saying? Because then you'll be like, it's cool, I'll be like this and that, and I tell her this shoot's gonna be like this, and I go and it's like fucking titties and ass everywhere. She's like, what the fuck are you telling me? But most of the times I have her come. If I feel like, you know what, there's gonna be girls here, I'll bring her. Come on, let's go. What? You're gonna be bored, and she knows it. You know what I mean? It looks all fucking whatever on the phone, but when you're there, she goes, "I'm fucking bored." I said, "I told you, like chill out. They got drinks. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy it. You know what I mean? We'll be here for 2 more hours, and we out of here. You know?
You're talking about Natalia, right?
Yeah, it's my
Okay,
my
I've
girl.
seen you post with her.
Yeah, it's my everything right there. My little
How did you
toxica.
guys meet?
I met her. Someone tagged on a picture, bro, and I was like, "Damn, who's that?" Right? So I was, you know what I mean, intrigued. So I started looking for her. Couldn't find her. I found her. I started trying to talk to her. She was just like short talk me. So I'm like, man, you know, I'm gonna leave this girl alone. A year later, I seen her at like a Raider. It's a Raider draft party at in Malecon in Fullerton. So she walks in the room and I'm just like, and I swear to God, it's like a movie happened. Like she walks in the room and then boop, like she was just like, and everybody, bro, I'm ain't lying. Everybody was like, damn, who's that? So I told my compadre, Epi, so I'm gonna talk to her, fool. But nah, I was too nervous. He was right there. I want to go see what's up to her brother, and I was like, hey, happy birthday, bro. And then he's like, what happened, fool? I think I'm gonna talk to her. And then like, nah, fool, I got nervous, dog. But then, like, the next weekend, I was out at this spot in Anaheim. It's called 99 Bottles. And I was you know what I mean? I was there, you know what I mean, with my friends. And then I was just dancing, you know what I mean, on the dance floor, and she bumped me. So I'm like, all right, girl, you bump your booty on me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like the next day, I had a request, like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, damn. You know how the tables turn, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
How the tables turn, girl. So then I was like, hell yeah. It's been a minute, girl. I got it, honey. So yeah, that's why I met her, and then we met up, and then it was just cool. We just kicked it off. She got pregnant, and it was like,
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a baby daughter, Irie.
Irie, yeah.
Okay, how old is she now?
She'll be two more
Okay.
weeks in September 7th. Yeah.
So how's it been being a father, balancing your career?
That was a big skirt because my youngest daughter, she just turned 15. So my youngest daughter was 15. So from 15 to 2 years old is a big, you know what I mean? It was a big ass gap. And then, you know what I mean? My mom was always teasing, when are you gonna give me a grandson? I want a grandson, I want a grandbaby. So randomly I was like, hey, ma, here you go. Like, she's like, what's this? You're gonna be a grandma again. So to me, it was just more like, I know how to handle the baby now. So it was just like, not really a big adjustment, but it was just like, all right, now I gotta like put my brakes. I can't be out there, you know what I mean, doing, you know what I mean, single shit no more, you know what I mean? Like I gotta switch it up. You gotta switch it up, you know what I mean? So it's been good so far, you know what I mean? It hasn't been a complication or complicated with the baby being around. So it's more like more of a calm, I think. She's calming down a little more.
Does it give you like a sense of purpose?
Yeah, more for her. Yeah, my daughters, yeah, because like I said, you gotta secure. I mean, my education. That's why I always push it on my daughter and my kids. Like education is important. If I could go back, I'll fix that. That would be the only thing I probably would fix is my education, because like I said, I'm not dumb. I know people that are my age that don't know how to read. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I should have took advantage of the opportunity when I had the chance to. You know, but I choose not to at that time, you know, just in a whole different mindset.
So who are some people that you'd like to work with in the future? Who do you want to shoot?
Man. Woo. Big question.
Have them tune in.
Yo, for real, I've been ready to work for Conejo, man. What's up, big dog? I wait for your new project. Prime's hogging it. No, but yeah, but I talked to Conejo. He's like, you know, as soon as I get it finished with this project, like I want to work with you on you know, a couple visuals. But man, as far as like names like that, I want to fuck with like ASAP. I want to fuck with like I want to say Kendrick, more like RJ, Joe Moses. That's my type of shit. Schoolboy would be kind of dope, you know what I mean? Someone like that. Man.
That's all possible.
Yeah.
Now, you did a project with Perico, right?
Yeah, we did. We did with the servants. Homie, shout out to Los and G Perico and Billy for letting me tag along. You know what I mean? He's the one that did the shoot. We did a line with him. It's called a blue T-shirt. It's a red font, but it's a blue T-shirt. The blue T-shirt.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Pretty dope, man. That was like, all right, man. We in there. At least I get one of these cats. You know what I mean? Which I like the music. I'm a fan of his music. You know, I'm always reaching out to even everybody, even to like network to do the work for free. Like I hit him up on the strength, like. That I always just want my work, put a stamp on it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Work with these people, which is, it's just all, like I said, it's all timing and networking. It's all in the right place at the right time, you know what I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, some of these artists don't even run their Instagram pages, you know what I'm saying? They have like someone that just runs their pages. So maybe it is authentic, maybe it ain't authentic, you know what I mean? So it's just, I'm always reaching out though to everybody who I feel like I want to, you know what I mean, work with. I'll always extend my work.
So like I saw on one of your cameras, you've got the servants sticker with the cross. Tell us about Servants.
Servants, man. That came randomly, bro. When I did To Live and Die in LA, I saw their booth, right? I mean, I see their stuff on the Instagram, so I'm a fan of their designs, of the style and the culture. But when it came down to meeting Los, Carlos, which is the one that he runs it, and his dad was like from my neighborhood, like first generation, you know what I'm saying? So just to be tied into that, and I was like, look, dog, like not even like I didn't even ask for nothing. He was like, bro, I'm gonna give you South Central, the South Central line, that's yours, boom. And I was like, dog, I have homies in the game, you know what I mean? I never had got extended that much. So to me, that was a big boost in what I do, because now I'm just shooting their content. Doom. So to now that they give me my own line, you know what I mean? Without even like, oh, please let me get, or none of that kiss ass or like begging or handout. It was just like, boom, it was just a given, a blessing. So yeah, man, they're family. They're the ones that got me tied into Lowrider magazine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Other shoots with like different people, you know what I mean? Like pretty cool stuff, bro, that he linked me up with. It's a blessing.
I know you're good with the car clubs. You got a
Yeah.
lot of different shots like that. Tell me, what are some of the clubs that you work with?
Classified for sure. I work with Boulevard Bombs. I'm I guess a prospect for the GBodyholics, but I've shot like
Not this kind of prospect.
no. I have my Camino is the G body, so
Okay, right.
it's like in the category of the G bodies. So I mean, G body could be Monte Carlo, El Camino, you know what I'm saying? Modified stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Alice swaps. But yeah, then Lowrider magazine just like kind of like put me out there into the scene where like my pictures are being viewed at from different car clubs. So I get hit up from like different car clubs, like Pasadena Car Club for work, you know what I mean? Or for any music videos, if they need lowriders, they hit me up sometimes, you know what I mean? I got the lowriders for the Jay Stone video.
Okay.
Oh, that was pretty dope. I think that was not High Class. Was it High Class? Excuse me. Car Club? No, First Class. I'm sorry.
First class.
First Class Car
Now,
Club.
you mentioned To Live and Die in LA.
Yeah.
Frankie Orozco.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. You were featured.
Yeah, bro. The first time I did it, my homie, I think he goes by, I know him as, what's his name, dog? What's his name? Ali Reflection.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew him back then. We knew him as what was his name? We called him Bambi. So he used to dish around my house, and like my pad was like the ditchy pad. Like when we were kids, if you want to dish my pad, you make sure you bring me some Jim's, junior double cheeses, or the breakfast. They're $2. You know what I'm saying? And you get to smoke all day in my pad. We go to the garage. I got the San, you know what I mean? The Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You know what I mean? So he got me into that. He got me in my first To Live and Die in LA, and then it was just, you know what I mean? Frankie took a liking to me. You know what I mean? And I just been part of it till this last one. And then that's when I was like, I'm done with To Live and Die in LA.
Okay. Yeah, I sponsored To Live and Die in
Yeah.
LA.
I seen that. I seen you there too.
So tell us what's coming down the pike for you. Some
Right
future
now,
projects.
From what I'm told, I got my new art drop that I'm dropping. I'm gonna start printing those this week. Those Respect the Shooters. I already got you probably on trip. More South Central clothing for the servants. I got Lowrider show, the Super Show in October coming up. A couple weddings, and I'm trying to get my water company up and going again, because we had took a big L on COVID, because that's what stopped our shipment. We were getting it from China, and you know, China. That was our money maker right there. You know, we get the bottles for cheap. We just fill them up. It was the alkaline water company. It's called Aloh Shatter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're coming back with that.
Yeah, I want to come back. Well, now that I have a platform where I could like bring it to a lowrider show and be like sponsoring, giving out free waters, bro. You know what I mean? That's how we did. We had sponsored Sensi magazine in Las Vegas.
Okay.
We were one of their sponsors too. We have sponsors. We sponsor one of Mayweather's boxers too. What's his name? Jaden Too Fast. I don't know if you heard about that. He's a youngster coming up. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah, and like the Smokers Club, the cannabis clubs, and stuff like that. We were gonna get we had contracts with the Walmarts, bro, from here to Vegas, the all the Vallarta markets, the gas stations, you know what I'm saying, in Las Vegas, and the weed dispensaries. So we had it going, but then COVID hit, and then it just took a fucking plunge. And then fucking Jay, we had a dude that was gonna cash us out. He was gonna buy us out. $3.5 million. Jay, and you fucking turned it down. 3.5 million and residuals for life. Bro, I would not be right here. I'll be in fucking Tulum. Cause that's where I want to go. I want to buy property out there because I feel like I could bring, like, I add value to that site, bro. Like when I was there, I love the people. The cultures are beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. It's hot up there, hot as shit. You know what I mean? As far as like human wise, but at the same time, you tourists are there every day, cracking every day. So I'm just seeing like opportunity, bro. I seen dollar signs like, bro, we could set up a shop here. The rent's cheap as hell. Rent's cheap as hell.
Right.
And we have a dope spot. We come back over here with our American money, obviously. We're going to double it up over here, you know, as far as like upgrading and giving that type of service to tourists out there. Like, oh, I have a video guy with the drone. You know, okay, I'll take it over here. And then, you know, break bread with the locals, you know what I mean, at the pyramids. Because at the pyramids, you can't fly a drone, bro. They'll tell you right there. Nope. They have the army guys posted. Ain't no security guards with fucking a lie and a walkie-talkie. No, they have an AR-15, making sure you don't fucking fly no drones. And I was like, even my girl was like, damn, look at that shit. And it's like, you know how you have like, deer crossing signs and shit, like in the mountains, nah, bro. Or there you get jaguar, panther fucking signs, and they're literally. I saw a jaguar running across the highway, dog. I was like, that's crazy. Now over here we see possums and shit, foxes. Nah, over there. Imagine if your car breaks down and you're walking to the gas station, bro. You're gonna get. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm staying in my car.
I'm cool.
You know, yeah. I'll light up a fire right here or something. Someone's gonna see us, you know, but. Yeah, there's a whole lot. I have even lined up that I don't even know it's probably gonna be popping up because I don't want to be spoiling it, but I was told that the Dub Show, remember the Dub shows back then when you know what I mean, the Dub magazine and all that. The Dub Show is supposed to be coming back, so there's gonna be a few of us that are gonna be running the media there. So I'm gonna have that shit on lock, bro. You already know VIPs, all access is gonna come through us basically, you know. So we're gonna be running the media. So that's coming. Hopefully, they say this within this year coming up for the Dub shows.
All right.
Yeah.
So tell me about some of your travels. Where have you been? You've been to the Mexican Riviera, obviously.
Yeah, man. Tulum was one of them. I've been to Seattle. I've been flown out to Seattle for this investor that wanted to invest in me. I was gonna film for the Discovery Channel, bro.
Okay.
So basically, then throw me out there in the wildness. For 6 months. Film every day. Find something to film and like document it. But no gun, no nothing to help me. Just a walkie-talkie, probably. You know what I mean? And like supplies. But yeah, I was like, man, that's you know what I mean. It sounded good. I saw the money. We went to the bank, and I just didn't like what was the contract was like. I'm not gonna give you half of what I built, dog. Like I literally put everything into something like I could say that I put everything into, you know? Like I invested every dollar to upgrade my equipment, to broken lenses, to lights I fucked up, to drones I broken, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's a lot. The edit station, for the camera, I had to buy a whole, spend another $1,000 just to edit my video from my new camera. So that kind of like, damn. But once I had it going, bro, man, let's run it.
Where would you like to travel next?
I would like to go to probably Brazil, or like something tropical, somewhere where the water's clear and we get some type of serenity, peace, no cop cars, helicopters, cell phones, all that gone. Because when we were to Tulum, if you didn't have WhatsApp, you're phoneless, dog. You know, the
Right.
Wi-Fi, dude, that's it. Wi-Fi for the internet. That's it. That's about it. But where else? I think probably Brazil or somewhere, something like that, something exotic, so I could take my kids,
Okay.
have them experience it with me. You know what I'm saying? Because going to Tulum, it was fun for the first time, but I would like to have my kids be involved with our culture and see, like, you know what's up, big dog, like, just to show them, like, it's not just LA, it's not just California, bro. This is, you can do whatever you want. And to think about it, bro, like, a ticket is a pair of Jordans, a round trip, like 200, 350, you know what I mean, 350 bucks round trip ticket. New York is one of the dope spots that I went to, bro. Man, New York. When I got there, I didn't want to leave, bro. I was like, nah, this is cool too, dog. It's like LA, fast. You don't have a car, bro, you're gonna be in traffic. We were like fucking walking crazy, passing traffic, walking red lights. And we were there for like 4 days, dog, you know. We were going to like, we were staying at the Lexington in downtown Lexington. Me and Jazzo, shout out to Jazzo the Juggernaut. You know, he's the one that took me out there. He's like, yo, man, you know what I mean? It was cool. He did some stuff for like the kids and shit. We went to go talk to like the school, you know what I mean? The kids, the youth. Then it was just like nightlife, like going to this music studio, that station, this radio station, this underground, you know what I mean, hip hop spot, and while the people that are cracking like Los Angeles are cracking on New York. So they're showing us a whole different lifestyle out there. And they're like, yo, you shoot music videos. These cats, they spend $300 on their socks, fool. So they're like, what? $350. And that's how I was charging $350 for music. $350. They're like, when you leave, yo, you shoot tomorrow, yo. And I was like, hell yeah, yo. Like this, I would want to go back there. Texas is where I went to. Texas is pretty dope too. Just fucking spaced out. Like everything's like 45 minutes to an hour away. You're in like say if we're in like LA, right? You want to drive to Pomona, it's gonna be like fucking an hour and a half away. Yeah, I mean, you want to go to fucking, you know what I mean, like Houston, Dallas, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like it's spread out, but dope people. You know what I mean? All different, it's different for sure. Sidewalks are not a factor over there. You know, sidewalks in Texas like that.
What's your most viral video? When did you blow up?
I want to say my March video, I think that got the most attention. Like it hit the news, like it hit fucking New York the next day. Like it hit. I didn't have a TikTok account, and that shit had like 100-some million views on TikTok. Wow. And they took my name off of it, bro. I got deleted. My main account got deleted like by Tuesday. So the march was on Sunday. Sunday night, I already had killed that video. I was ready to post it. So I was like, I'm gonna wait till Monday morning. I was like, fuck that shit. I posted Sunday night. Right after I finished editing, it just fucking took off. Boom, like crazy, like a fucking, like a forest fire, like just like crazy, bro. I never seen, like I woke up the next morning, I had like fucking 50,000 views, bro, within like 3-4 hours of sleep.
Wow.
I woke up, I was like, what the fuck? That Monday is the B-side. It's a B-side show out in West Covina. They do like live interviews, you know what I mean, with artists, you know what I mean, engineers, stuff like that. So I was over there filming the behind the scenes. I came back home, I edited that video, and right when I was gonna post it in the morning, that's when I got blocked.
Oh.
I got they black. I actually all the network, bro. I was like at 5,000. By Tuesday, I already had almost 9,000 followers.
Wow.
And I was like, damn, this is it, dog. This is my catch. Nah, you know what I mean? Someone went over there like, fuck that fool. Boom. I was even getting hate off my own people, you know what I mean? Like activists that were like Chicano X. And you know what? Those people don't know what they're doing. At the same time, I'm over there not knowing what I'm doing, but I'm standing up for the people, for my people that can't go and march, that can't go fucking defend themselves and speak up for themselves. So I'm like, you know what? My grandparents, they're immigrants, you know what I'm saying? Like I was fortunate to be born here. But at the same time, that's still my people, bro. Even when I say to my people, sometimes I'm like, man, it's fucking paisa in the traffic. But yo, fool, like real shit, I stopped before. And I've seen, you know what I mean, other people like fucking with vendors trying to make money while now we're trying to fucking pedal hand you for a wipe down in your window. Like, nah, these people are really like selling belts, selling purses, bracelets. Like, do something, bro. Like, you want my money or you got to do something for me. You can't just be like, oh, I got a dog on my shoulder. Bro, I give back, bro, because I believe in, you know what I mean, in that. I believe it's genuine, but I stopped doing it because I was doing that, you know what I mean, for some guy. Come to find out, this was in the same apartments that I do. I'm out there paying my rent, and I'm like, bro, didn't I just see you off the fucking freeway, begging for change? Like, nah, dog. So, yeah, bro. I say dipping my toes into that. It's a lot of hate because we were like, oh, they're nothing but cholos trying to start stuff, and it's like, okay, well, where you at? You know what I mean? Or educate us. I'm not educated on what to do here. I'm here to back you guys up because that's what we need for the kids. It isn't even about me. I have kids, bro. Well, you know what I mean? I see this shit every day in the news. Man, there are people getting beat up, vendors getting beat up, and it's like it's a rage to a point where it's like, yo, we're gonna beat on that man that's not even gonna look at you sideways. Why don't you go beat on someone that's gonna look like me? You know what I mean? That's where I was at with that. So when I went over there, I went with like, all right, this is where I'm coming for the kids. I'm coming for our immigrant people that can't defend themselves. And then you get these people that are like, oh, you guys are just cholos trying to do this, and the other. Show us the petitions, bro. Like, educate our people. Don't just be like, fuck Trump. Now I was like, oh, they're like, fuck Trump. But then I'm like, nah, homie. If I can vote, I'll vote for Trump, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Trump, I hope he wins. You know what I mean? Because, like, all right, put that shit to the side, bro. This guy can really help us out. Yeah, when we screwing up, screws we need to be tying up. Obviously, it's gonna be tying up anyways. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather us tying up than look what's happening. Even going to the market now, bro. You spend $200 on a cart of food, and it's not even full. It's not even full, bro. Like I'm telling you, like I went now drive-through, bro. I went to Carl's Jr. Saying $5 for 3 fucking meals. I was like, is there fucking a free meal pass within these bags? Nah, bro, everything's going up. So it's like, you know what? Aside of all that other BS, yeah, you know what? He might speak his mind, but who doesn't speak their mind? He's just open about you know what I mean, his thoughts, and it's cool because at the end of the day, people are entitled to their own opinions. You know what I mean, just like we are. You know what I mean? I might not agree about his the way he speaks. You know what I mean? He's his own man. You know what I mean? But that man's gonna help us out better than this. You know what I mean? Because not to jump into politics, but better than this lady that's gonna put us to a real serious problem. It's already a serious problem, bro. When they're already attacking our kids with the hidden agendas with these cartoons. Because I sit back and watch when my kids watch. What are you watching? Do you know what they're talking about? You know, if you really sit down and watch what your kids are watching, that's on YouTube. That's on everything, bro. You know, it's all weird stuff now, and it's fucking crazy because it's like now I'm catching on to the shit. Now I'm scared for my daughter. Like, yo, I don't even know if I want her watching fucking Sesame Street or this because now they're bringing out. It's just dumb. You know what I mean? Internet always trying to destroy some type of fucking innocence from the kids. That's where I'm like, all right, cool. Now for me, my train of thought is like, all right, my kids got to be straight, and what they feed themselves, even on their phones. All right, cool. Then watch something educational at least, you know, or have the baby watch something. Don't have her watch like just random cartoons. Have her watch something that's gonna educate. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Red, blue. You know, ABC, like something like that. You know what I mean? At least. You know, so yeah, man.
What
I went
would
sideways
you
with that.
like Shooter Rick's legacy to be?
Man, my legacy, bro. Damn, so I never thought about it like that. Legacy, man. I mean, just my legacy. For me, my legacy is just my work. My work's gonna always forever live. You know. As far as anyone else's legacy, I can't even really pinpoint mine's. My legacy will probably just be my work, bro. I feel. And what I've done for my people, you know, a lot of people say that they do a lot for their people, and they're not. You know what I mean? And I witness it, and it's like people that I know too. I'm like, man, this and that, and stuff happens, and then it's like, well, you know what I mean? Where's your input on that now? Now you're left out on the side where you thought this was right, and now you're look retarded. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like I really got to watch how and what type of content I do put out, because I don't be misled or misjudged on what I post. Like, oh, if he only puts his hood, and I'm just like, yeah, I do love my neighborhood, bro, and I'm proud of it, you know. But you can't go post some shit like that because they're gonna trip on you, you know. Mm-hmm. You know, mine is the art factor. It's not like I'm over there telling oh, the homie fucking just broke the window from the back of the store and I'm taking a picture of it. Think, nah. I don't be out there. I don't incriminalize myself. I don't try to make a homie. I don't try to break a homie. I always try to make a homie. So at that same time, I want that same energy to give back to me. So whatever I put out is always gonna be something that's gonna benefit you. You know, even if it's some straight up shit and you might not like agree with it. Well, I'm gonna tell you some straight up shit. You know, if you may not want to talk to me after, but it's cool and it's cool. Like I can live with that. But as long as you know that I've been real with you, some people might not like it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it bites me in my ass, and it cuts off people and my opportunities. But it's all right. It's cool. Because at the same time, it's like I'm not really hurting for friends or that type of. It's like I'm regular. I got child support payments, bro. Like I'm regular ass cat, bro. I have bills. I have kids. You know what I mean? I have real responsibilities. At the same time, I know how to juggle all that, and it's a lot to to obtain, bro, and keep and maintain that composure as far as the image you want to put out. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get in my, when I see shit, I'm like, man, fuck this fool. And it's like, I know where he lives at. And then I'm like, nah, I got to strike. I got my kids. I got my daughter. I don't got that type of time, bro. I'm fucking too old to be getting mad. I want to go do something, right? You know what? Let me just smoke this blunt or 2 or 3 and I'll just fucking forget about it or just brush it off. You know what I mean?
When did you know that you were an artist?
To live in LA, bro, when they accepted me and I was like, fuck, bro. To me, it was like, I didn't even see myself in that light, you know what I'm saying? So, to be looked at an artist, to me, I thought photographer and artist are kind of different. I mean, anybody could be a photographer. You can take a picture, all right, cool. You want to label yourself as a photographer, cool. I never labeled myself as an artist till someone was like, bro, your shit's art. And it's like, man. And then when you take a step back, and I really take a step, and I really like you guys take a step back, and because sometimes I'm moving so much, I don't see what I'm doing, and I feel like it's not enough, and I'm always hungry, and it's cool, and that's why I always try to push, like don't be ever settle, be comfortable. You always want to be hungry, always, and it's okay to be hungry. It's not greedy. It's not because of this and that. It's just, yo, I'm gonna come to myself. I don't be hating on the next man or like. Or like pocket watching, like how come he's getting the gigs and I'm not? How come no, I don't do that, bro. Because when my blessings come, it's in abundance and it happens, bro. And it happens to my girl and I always tell her that. I said, bro, chill, you worry about shit. Now you're making me worry about it. I said, look, and it's the same day. It'll be like money issues, right? Man, fuck, I gotta pay this and that. Man, relax, man. It always comes out and then boom. Hey, Ray, what's up? I want to shoot for you. How much you want to deposit? And I'm like, boom, and she be like, damn. Yo, a prayer does work, bro. If you really, I'm a true believer in that. I'm a true believer in the energy you put out. Because if you put out some negative shit, guess what? Ain't nothing gonna happen for you. You know, you can still be in the same angry position, in the mood. That's what I tell my girl. Even when you're at work and you come back home and you still have that little, find a way to brush it off because you will bring that, it attaches it to your home. You know, even when you meet people and the energy does attach to you, the envy, and then certain things are happening, you know what I mean? And then that's when I catch it. Cause it's like, I mean, like I say, I'm around a lot of people. A lot of people side eye bust me all the time. I'm not even paying attention to it. And when my girl like, look at over there looking at you. And I'm like, why are you paying attention? Like, who cares? They're not in my face telling me something. I can really care less. You know?
Stay in your own lane.
Exactly. And I'm a true believer in that shit too, bro. The more or less you're not into shit, the better, because you're gonna worry about, you're not gonna be pointing to some shit that you had nothing to do with, but you were in the same room. You're like, yeah, he was there. Then you be like, yeah, I was. But then it's like, oh, you know what I mean? It's just put yourself in a place where it's just gonna complicate it for no reason. It's like, yeah, I'm cool. So I like to avoid a lot of shit. That's why I'm real selective of who I have around me, you know, and. Even like my homies, I don't really have the homies like that around because there's certain homies that are just on that tip where they don't give a shit. And if they don't respect themselves, I'm not gonna have them disrespect me or my girl or my kids or have them smoking in front of. Because I don't smoke. I smoke weed, but I don't smoke. I don't go right there. My daughter's walking around. I'm gonna be like, hey, come here, mama. Like, nah, I don't know. I'll be over there outside. She's over here, or we're on the other side. Like, you know what I mean? Be respectful. But that's wrong, man.
Okay, Shooter Rick. Any final thoughts? Closing words?
Just be true to your craft, man. Whatever you are, whatever you do, and Don't worry about what the fuck people got to say or think, because at the end of the day, they're not putting money in your pocket. They're not making sure you're okay. You know what I'm saying? Just worry about yourself, and whoever supports you, your support system, it does need appreciation too. So I have my support system, and that shit helps. My mom's, you know what I mean? My sister, my girl, my daughter. I mean, homies, you know what I mean? Like strangers, bro. I get hit up, Germany, and they're like, "Yo, stop!" I'm like, damn, people are looking at me from different places, bro. And I'm like, all right, cool. Now I really gotta watch how I post and what I post. I don't like to post too much personal stuff, but for everybody, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't settle for less, and strive to you feel like you're accomplished. Cause I'm always hungry. I'm always hungry too.
All right, Shooter Rick.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. This is it. Rosenberg out. Punching Back Podcast. Hit subscribe, and you're gonna see some great content coming up.